my channel. I know it's been like a while since I made a video. It's probably been since almost a year, going on a year now. So I just thought during the quarantine, what is this, like day, oh my God, it's like day 5 of like quarantine, and now I'm like, okay, well, let me get back into doing something that I was supposed to been doing. I can give you guys an update. We'll do a chit chat. So originally this was going to be like a skincare routine for dry skin, and it still is. I have dry skin / combination skin. I have like a really oily T-zone, and everything else is dry. It really depends on the day, I guess, however I feel. But anyways, it was gonna do that, but I guess I'll just do like a chit chat, catch you up with like everything that's been going on in my life since last summer. Like last May, I think was the last time I made a video. And yeah, I never really got to do like a get to know me, so this is gonna be a get to know me and an everyday skincare routine. All right, so to start, I'm gonna start off with witch hazel. Every time I do my skincare, I use my Thayers witch hazel, let's see, aloe vera formula, unscented. I use this as a cleaner, and I use it in the end as a toner, just so, because I tend to have like dark circles and dark spots and things like that, so I just use it to just have an even skin tone all the way around. So I just take little cotton pads and I just take it all around my face and clean it up. So basically, like what I've been doing let's start from last summer. So from last summer, I went into my senior year. I've been in school since literally, I think from like spring of 19 to spring of 19 to summer 19. We had like a week break, and then from that week, just from like January until now, I've been in school and just been really super busy with school. Let's see, in the fall, I'm a finance major, so I got my first internship in the fall where I was the intern project manager. So I was super busy. I was handling like, I think I had like 4 other interns and was working for this finance company. So I had that going on. I was still working at my job at Sprint, and I had just started being like the peer financial coach for the finance. It's like a finance department in my business school. So I had just started doing that, being a brand ambassador for them, and giving peer coaching sessions that was just like investing and budgeting through them. So I was working like 3 different jobs because I was in school full time. So I was really super stressed out with everything that I had gotten myself into. So that right there it was just kind of hard for me to like balance everything that I was trying to do. Every time I would want to do a video, I would kind of get discouraged because I still had homework to do, and I still had like things to do with my internship. I was working retail, so that's like unpredictable hours. So that's that on that. Next, we're gonna go into this brand called Pacifica. I use this as a cleanser. It's rose kombucha flower powered face wash. You can use it to remove, cleanse, and tone. So that's makeup. It has rose and fermented tea, and it says powerhouse antioxidants. I love this stuff. It's 100% vegan and cruelty free. I got this from Ulta. It's really inexpensive. Y'all know Ulta's always like, I think I bought this and then I was able to buy like their something else I bought. I can't even remember. Whenever I go on Ulta, I just buy crazy stuff. So anywho, we're gonna use this next. Put it over my face. And then I'm gonna go in with my Vivitar Fresh and just let it work itself in. A lot of people like to use the cleansing brush, like, and put the product in there, and I do too. I guess just for the purpose of the video, I was just showing you guys like how it like normally goes onto my face. Let me turn this down. Sometimes, y'all, these little brushes, they hurt. So I just try to go slow with it and just let it pick up all the dirt. But yeah, so fast forward. Now I'm in the last semester of my senior year. I graduate in May, so May 2nd is when I graduate. And this semester I kind of just decided that I needed to slow down, so I stopped working my main job, and my internship was over in December, so I was only working my campus job. And from me only working my campus job, it gave me time to find a job that was going to work better with what I had going on. So now I got a new job working for a finance company, and I'm still in school, but like with the outbreak of the coronavirus, we're all online now. I guess I haven't really like had the effect of everyone else, like being mainly online, because we've been on spring break. So I only took 2 campus classes, so it's not going to be too much of a difference for me. I finally had some free time to just, sit down and like plan out everything that I wanted to do. So that's what I'm doing now. And yeah, so now I'm working, doing school. I'm really sad because, my class might not be able to walk, like have a traditional ceremony anytime soon. So, but I guess in the light of everything, of all the quarantining and stuff, people were able to tap into like all their talents and like creativity and just occupy themselves. So that's a good thing. Let's see. Uh-oh. I talk so fast. I didn't think I would be done giving y'all a life update by now. I guess I could talk about more, but I don't know, y'all. People be nosy. Just joking. But yeah. So I guess we'll talk about the coronavirus. Like, honestly, like me, where I live, I don't really have, a lot of my friends live away from me. Like, they live in different cities and different states and stuff. So I've been pretty used to just like being alone and stuff. And so it doesn't really bother me to be social distancing from anything, really. I really like it. But my job is considered like an essential business in Alabama. So they haven't shut us down yet. So I really like not having to fight traffic every morning and fight traffic when I get off of work. I don't know how I'm going to feel when quarantine is over. I don't know. I kind of love it. I kind of like that people are forced to stay home, and everything that they'd like to do is really just, I'm probably going to sound crazy, but like a social construct or something. Like, it probably made people sit down, especially me, sit down and just like think about like what's important, what we need to work on when we actually have free time. Just things like that. And I know personally, well, actually, before I get into that conversation, I just cleansed off my rose kombucha cleanser. So I am gonna go in with this face mask. I meant to like swirl this up. That's what I'm confused. Once a week, I like to do a face mask. This face mask that I'm about to put on right now and leave on for a couple of minutes is just a natural, like you can make it at home. It's honey, brown sugar, and like you can use any type of like oil, essential oil. Me, I use the rosehip oil. I love rosehip oil. I think it does a really good job for dry skin people like myself. I put it in, I make my own shea butters, which I'm going to get into, but I put it in my shea butters. I use it just like quick little moisturizer. I put it in a lot of stuff. So I think that rosehip oil is like and I use like a lip gloss that has rosehip oil in it when I'm not using my friend's lip gloss. So I think it's a really good moisturizing oil. But just to get back into like everything, so in the wake of things, it kind of made me take a break, because with being a senior, it's kind of like hard to not get, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do when I graduate? Oh my god, what's the next step? You know, like this quarantine kind of halted things, but it kind of pushed things, because it's like, oh snap, okay, I'm gonna graduate right now, and you know, when this is all over, like I know, including myself, people I know, like some job offers were taken off the table, and just like what they're gonna do next was taken off the table, and you know, it was just like kind of scary in a way, but you know, it kind of just forced us to like take a step back. Okay, if I don't have school, if my job doesn't have me, like what am I gonna do that's gonna make sure that I can be moving on to the next step of my life, or at least, you know, having things going for myself, you know? So I kind of just took a day and just decided, okay, well, I'm gonna make this video, and then I'm gonna finally start, you know, making masks of my shea butter. Reading more. I like to journal, so I ordered like this writing prompt journal. Like, I don't know, y'all. Everybody has an issue with quarantine, but I do get a little lonely sometimes. I feel like I need like a dog or something. But I don't know. I like it. I feel like it's good for the world. America moves too fast every single day, and it's good to just have that time to just relax. So I'm gonna let this sit on here for a little bit, and I'm gonna come back. Okay, cool. So I washed off the mask. I let it sit for probably about 5 minutes. I feel like it really helps me just like bring like the moisture back to my skin, and bring like the brightness back to my skin. Sometimes I feel like my skin can get really dull. So I like to do that mask like once a week, just to bring back the brightness, and it smells really good. So, you know, homemade, really cheap. Rosehip oil is probably like $8. So all that jazz. All right, so after I go on with that, I'm gonna go back in with the Thayers, which Hazel again, and just like tone my face back up. But yeah, that's really just pretty much it. Just about everything that I've been doing, and just like the scares that I have about going into the real world. Not saying I've already been in the real world, but you know, like once you take away the construct of like school and homework, and like, oh, I have a set schedule of what I have to do every day. Well, now it's like either you're gonna go to school, you're gonna go back to school, you're gonna start working, or you're gonna jump right into, you know, some type of entrepreneurship thing that you have going on. So it's just hard, you know? So I don't know, but I'm good now, and I feel like it's kind of refreshing to just be able to take a step back and just think, you know, without having so many, I guess, outliers like making a difference. So you guys leave me comments, or like follow me on Instagram, and just like hit me up and let me know, like, are you cool during like the quarantine? Are you like having realizations about yourself, or like what you want differently in this world? I be bored, and I like to talk about stuff like that. So, or if you're not the type of person that likes to talk, you know, I definitely suggest like buying journals. I have so many journals. Buying journals and like just journaling it out and just pushing yourself through it. But okay, so done with that toning. I am gonna go in with this, don't kill me if I don't say it right, Valjean Labs Replenish Hydration Gel. It has hyaluronic acid and marine extracts. This is on Amazon. I got it from TJ Maxx, but it's on Amazon for like $12 or $13, something like that. Hyaluronic acid is really good for dry skin, so I really like this product. I mean, people have mixed reviews about it, but it works for me. I used to use Pond's, but I try not to use Pond's anymore as much. So yeah, I'll go in with this and just get it like all over my skin. This is a really good shine. I'm a really big person on jelly moisturizers. I don't know. I love them. Okay. And then I go in with Heritage Store Rosehip Seed Oil. I love this stuff. I think I'm addicted to it. I don't know. I have it in like my shea butter and like everything. Anything. Any like homemade mask I'll make. It's so good for your skin. It does, even if you feel like you're using a moisturizer that you know is good for your skin but still doesn't like give it the exact moisture that you need, I feel like adding just like a touch of like your fave like oil will like be really good for you. So all right, so after going in with that, just like a last little thing I like to do, just because I'm like a super like, I don't know, I have such a routine about it. I like to go in with my Mario Badescu rose water with aloe. And just give a little spritz. And that is it, y'all. So as you can see, my skin is like really shiny. Not too shiny though, really dewy. That's the type of skin I like to go for. I don't wear a lot of makeup, so I like to have like really dewy skin when I get done with my skincare routine. Really moisturized, and that's what works for me. So I will link all of the products below so that you guys can get it if you saw any that you might have liked, and let me know what you guys think.